Well, good evening and hello, and a big welcome to you. I'd like just to announce and share a couple things. Uh, the first thing is our next in-person retreat will be in Washington State in the Cedro-Woolley area, January 15th through the 18th, and that's in northern Washington. You know, so north of Seattle and south of Bellingham, if you know anything about Washington State. So it'll be on a property that's partly owned by someone in the Sangha. And so they have a place there that they've offered retreats, and they've offered it up to us to use. And so it's a property that's like a big cabin and has some rooms and some land to walk and to stroll about. And anyways, if you're interested in joining the retreat, please email me and I'll put you on the list and send you details. And again, that's January 15th through the 18th. If you want a tropical experience, we will be at the Shivananda Ashram in the Bahamas, March 29th through April 2nd. And there'll be a variety of ways you can stay there, from first class rooms to dormitories. And so details for that are on my website. Okay, the next thing I'd like to speak about is I'd like to share an experience I had last night. And forgive me for those of you in the Kundalini group who heard this story, but last night I went out and had this big mountain view in my backyard. A lot of mountains, a big valley. And the mountain to the north and the east is called Missionary Ridge. And I noticed this glow around the mountain. And a glow around a mountain at nighttime, it means one thing. It means the mountain is on fire. And so, my wife came down and she said, oh no, it looks like there's a fire. My mind actually came up with some different ideas. It's the aliens, or it's nuclear war. And so if you're looking at a mountain and it's in the east at nighttime, it shouldn't be lit up. The mountains in the west will be lit up with the sunset. But then when the sun goes down, everything should be dark. This mountain was lit up. And, on our last retreat, our focus was on being open, sitting with something deeply. And so as I continued to sit and look at the mountain, just seeing what was happening, I was allowing the experience to reveal itself. And so over the course of 30 minutes, the mountain really started to light up. I took a picture. And then this is what I saw. You see, so beautiful, so radiant. And, if you've never seen something like this before, you might be like, wow, like that's incredible. And so what it was, of course, was the Northern Lights. Now I'm in Southwest Colorado, and normally the Northern Lights aren't going to come down all the way to me. It's something that happens in Alaska every night or Sweden every night. But the point I'm trying to make is the reason we practice, the reason we sit deeply, is for the truth to reveal itself. We sit deeply so that our assumptions, our false beliefs, our crazy thoughts, it's a nuclear war, it's the aliens, we let them burn up in this light of peace, this light of clarity. And so with this in mind, let us shut down our eyes and open our hearts. Let us press the pause button on our thinking mind. And if wild thoughts continue, confused thoughts, random thoughts, practical thoughts, we're just going to sit and allow the thoughts to fall away. We're going to sit with an open heart, not touching anything in the realm of the mind. We're going to choose to anchor deep in the hara, breathing in and breathing out. Softening and opening. Inviting the truth to reveal itself. Not a mental truth, not an emotional truth. The truth of this moment. The truth of your being. And so as we breathe, as we feel, as we soften, we're letting go of the orientation of mind, the orientation of emotional feeling. And allowing yourself to experience openness directly. As we breathe in and breathe out. We're asking this basic question of what is it like to be open? And so if there's any contractions in the body, any contractions in the mind, let us soften and compassionately allow as we breathe in and breathe out. We're asking, what is it like to simply be open? Our consciousness is eternally open, receptive. We are so open all the time that we don't even notice it. Our mind is wired to notice that which is painful, that which hurts, that which is dense, that which is solid. But awareness itself is a field of peaceful receptivity. You yourself, the true you, is a field of peaceful receptivity. And so we are feeling into our expansive consciousness. We are feeling into this quiet peace that is the fabric of your consciousness. We are becoming aware of that which is aware. And often, as human beings, we have this feeling of being centered in our head, in our body. And I invite you just to imagine letting go of this feeling of being centered. And allow yourself to open and expand in all directions. And so we're letting go of identification with the body, with the consciousness being housed in the head or contained within the chest, and allowing ourselves to expand, including the body, of course, but expanding far beyond the body, far beyond the skull. Allowing yourself to be fundamentally open, to be openness itself. And so I will ask you, how big are you? How vast? How vast is this space that you are? And so again, breathing in and breathing out, just noticing if there's tension, we soften. If there's thought, we let go. If there's emotion, we gently respond with a spacious compassion. Knowing that this sky-like space has room for everything. Fully allows everything. Does not resist anything. And so we are being like the sky. The sky does not resist the wind or the stars or the radiance of the northern lights or the radiance of the southern lights. It is simply open. And there's a carefree nobility about being simply open. And so I ask you, what is your experience? As you breathe, as you feel, as you allow and recognize the hugeness of your consciousness. And if you're sensitive, you may notice this consciousness lighting up. The whole ground, the whole sky. It's made of this silent, spacious radiance. And even though we let go of our center, you may notice this quality of radiance waking up throughout the spine, central channel. And so I invite you to open more fully in the pelvis, the root chakra. And as you do so, you might notice a feeling almost like falling into the earth in one sense. And in another sense, you might notice like your spine becoming more brilliant and more upright. And so what's happening in the root chakra as we open more fully here? And naturally, we notice as we open more fully in the root, the whole spine lights up. The hara is lighting up. Creating a mountain like quality, uprightness, mixed with a sense of depth in the earth. And again, as the hara comes more fully online, there may be a feeling of falling down into the hara. Almost like when you're on a in a car on a bumpy road, over a big bump, you feel yourself almost more rooted in your belly, more alive. And this energy of the spine naturally flowing upward, creating these mini awakenings. So the next one, in the solar plexus. And continuing upward, opening more fully in the heart. Inviting the entire chest to be like a lighthouse, radiating with divinity. If you feel as if you're not having a full experience, I invite you Ask your heart, who do I need to forgive? What do I need to let go of? Or what within me is needing more love or compassionate support? Who do I need to forgive? What do I need to let go of? Or what within me is needing more compassionate support? And so we are falling in love with this light, with this expanse of consciousness. And again, softening the throat chakra more fully. As this energy flows up the spine, begins to radiate a deep sense of love. Throughout the root, the hara, the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat. And by now, the third eye has opened more fully. The crown, and with that, you may notice a sweet grace pouring down, blessing you, blessing the space, blessing this world. So bring the palms to the heart, gently bowing the head. May love triumph. May truth triumph. May peace triumph. So beautiful to be with each of you. Good night, everyone. Good to see you. Bye for now.